Tina had not surfaced. The last time any of us, including her two roommates, had seen her was 36 hours earlier. This is my Bad Tequila. This spring getaway was supposed to be a fun experience and a pleasant memory. It ended up being more than a memory. It was an unpleasant walk through life. We were 19 students, 3 parents, and 1 scuba diving instructor named Craig on break from the Boise State University. The first time I met Craig in February at the pre-trip meeting, I knew we were never going to be close. "Let's see. Red Austin? That name sounds familiar," he said. "Oh, yes, I remember. You're the football player." Craig also served as our bus driver for the 27-hour ride, not including the night we spent in Nogales, Arizona, on the grass median inside a circular dusty motel driveway in sleeping bags. This was the classic economy spring break getaway. $230, including round-trip bus fare, 5 nights Marina View accommodations, and a welcome shot of tequila upon arrival. Each of us was excited about escaping the March cold and our studies at Boise State University, and heading south to the sea, sun, and Mexican cervezas, beer. Most of us would have gone to the Oregon beach, although the water would have been devastatingly cold, just to put distance between us and the 29-degree Boise weather that wintry morning. The majority of travelers were scuba divers, or at least snorkelers, looking to visit the Sea of Cortez, which Cousteau called the world's aquarium. This was a time before the internet. Why do I mention the internet? Most of us, including moi, did not know where exactly we were headed. I had never heard of the Sea of Cortez, although I do remember learning something about a Spanish conquistador named Cortez, so I figured it was a large body of water named after him. I hadn't even taken the time to check out a book on Mexico, on San Carlos, or the Sea of Cortez. My trusting personality had taken Craig on his word that it would be the best vacation I would ever take. Craig had been there several times. I had asked him exactly how many times, and his answer was always several. Surely some students must have taken the time to research what were to be their new surroundings, especially those who had daddy or mommy kicking moolah into the spring break kitty. It was probably a precursor for the student to show her or his parents the peaceful and tranquil setting where they would explore and learn about a new culture. Ha! Not me. I had told only one friend and no relatives of my plans. My mother has always made it her business to worry, whether or not there was anything to even worry about. If I told any of my relatives, be it brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, or great-great-uncle, my plans would always get back to the maternal person of our family, my mom. Not a relative that was even a far branch or root on our family tree knew I had any inclination of going to Mexico. The thing I remember most of Craig's little presentation on San Carlos was that the weather was warm down there all year long. One word had sold me: warm. I wanted to get out of the cold, far from Boise, as my girlfriend and I had broken up a few weeks earlier. I was already in another relationship and needed to think hard and long about where things were headed, and if in the right direction. It would do me good to get away. To smell Mexico or the sea didn't matter, although I was looking forward to some deep-sea angling. I've always considered myself quite a fisherman, even though it seems I have to barf each time I leave land behind. The thought of fishing, and/or getting sick, reminded me of my first fishing trip back in the mid-60s. I lost my first tooth while fishing with my dad and grandfather in Idaho up near New Meadows, a place called Lost Lake. It was early morning, 5:30 a.m., and I was eager to have breakfast of bologna sandwiches with my 2 elders. I bit into the soft white bread enveloped on the outside of one huge slab of meat a 5-year-old had no business encountering. As I bit into the manwich, I felt a quick jab of pain, and then blood gushed from my mouth until the white bread looked as if covered with ketchup. My tooth that I had been working on so gently for 5 days